Hate seems like a pretty strong word. And it don't matter. So what's up, YouTube, man? I'm coming to you today. It's gonna be a fun video, not just all out serious, but it is some dislikes that I have about this car. First off, I love this car. I wanted this car for a long time. This was my childhood dream car. You know, it ain't the best car, it ain't the best thing out there. But when I was a kid, you know, 12 years old, I told myself I was gonna get this. I was gonna try to get this by 25, and I actually got it at 20. You know, that being said, I got it for a low price, and I knew it wasn't the perfect car, and I knew it wasn't in the perfect condition. So today I'm just gonna go through some of the stuff that, you know, just not so perfect about it. Number one thing on the list, I gotta get out the car. Number one thing is in these headlights. Check this out. First of all, you get a good shot on this clear one. I have one that's very clear. Now check this out. I don't know why this one's so foggy. I don't know how it got that discolor, but that's the number one thing on this list. Plus this, I don't understand how someone lost a lug nut or when it happened. That didn't happen while I've had it. But that's one thing that's gone. That's not on the list though. Number two thing on the list. I dislike this just as much as I dislike the headlight. And let me see if it'll work for me. Let me unlock the car first. That's the issue right there. Don't want to open when you want them to get in. Alright, back in the car. I was hitting on that number three thing on my list. The run flat tires on this car, because it is a Corvette, it does not have a spare tire. I was going to get to that in a later video. The unique things about this car is because a lot of unique things about the Corvette. I'm going to get to that in a later video. But on this video, the number three thing with the run flat tires is a Corvette thing, first off. Because the Corvette does not have a spare tire at all. So they got these things called run flat tires, which it actually says it in the name. The name kind of covered is run flat tires, but the tires don't run flat at all. So I mean, like you hit a bump, you kind of burst the tire, you get a nail in the tire or something. The air can come out the tire, but it doesn't completely go out the tire. So it never goes completely flat. So that sounds great, and it is great when it works well, but that being said, these are some very strong tires, and they're unforgiving on the street. So with the low profile on the tire, it's already a low profile tire. It's already a stiff car in general, which is kind of my number four thing. But it's already a stiff car in general, so when you're going over a speed bump, when you're going over little cracks in the road, any little imperfection sounds dramatic when you hit a bump. So that's the number three thing. The tires, run flats gotta go. I got a video. I've already put in an order for the tires, and I'll definitely shoot a video when I put the new tires on, tell you guys about it, or just tell you the difference between the new tires versus these old run flat tires. The fourth thing on my list that I dislike or hate or whatever is the stiff suspension. This is like I said in the project car video that I introduced this car on. This is a 2005 66 Z51 package. That's just a sports package. For those of you that don't know what a Z51 package means, that just means it got a transmission cooler, it's got the drilled rotors, you know, on the front and the back, and it has stiffer shocks. Now this car, I haven't made a video yet about it, but this car has over 100,000 miles on it. It's part of like why I got it so low and why I went ahead and got this project car and I got it so early. It's a lot to go into that video, and I'm gonna do that later, just going over all the details about how much this car costs, you know, how I got it, who I got it from, how much I paid for it. All of that'll be in a later video. But I said all that to say that this car does have over 100,000 miles, and the shocks were stiff from the factory. So these are stiff shocks from the factory, plus they're, you know, they got miles on them. So those shocks definitely got to go when I change the rear tires too. So that's up to four things, and then let me show you guys the fifth thing. Bam, right here, number 5. This right here kills me every time I get in the car. This is a 2005 year model. This is a C6. So this, I mean, the body style went all the way up to 2013. So it definitely looks modern, and it is modern, but I mean, it's a 2005 model year, and this steering wheel tells that whole tale. Like you wouldn't be able to notice how old this car was other than, you know, this one thing here. Like the radio's a little older, definitely, but that can be changed, and that will be changed very soon. But this right here, you know, with the airbags and all, I don't know if I can change it. I don't know how simple or difficult that is. If I do it, or if I find anything else about it, I'm definitely gonna make a video about it. But for now, this is like the oldest looking part on this whole car, and it just kills me. That's my number 5 thing on my list. Alright, so I know some of those things seem like a little nitpicky, or like, you know, it's your car, you chose to buy it, so, you know, don't whine about it. I mean, yeah, true, I did. I knew what I was getting into when I got it. So I'm just kind of showing you the general things about my car. Like, a lot of things this car shares with a lot of Corvettes, but, you know, I did buy this. You know, this is specific to me. A lot of this stuff in this video is specific to my particular car. But, I mean, if you get a 2000, you know, you get a 2007, 2008 or 9 or something, it will have a newer steering wheel. It will have a newer radio system in there. I believe the run flats are kind of like universal between all the vets. So if you want a more comfortable ride, you got to get rid of those. I mean, I have a street car. This is not a race car for now. I got to get it back to street car performance first before I can try to mod it for race car. But it's just some of the little things that are particular to my car. It's basically just a reference to show you how there will be future videos about all this stuff that I need fixed anyway, like the headlights. That's definitely gonna have a future video. That, and then the ride quality, and that's all because of that, you know, the rear stuff, the tires and the shock. So stay tuned. I just wanted to kind of give y'all that 5 things that I kind of dislike about the car. If you like this, or you agree with it, disagree, you know, just smash that like button. Have any questions about it, or you got any ways that I can fix it, any updates, concerns, you know, leave a comment down below, and then smack that bell too. Subscribe for more videos, because there's definitely a whole bunch more coming. Thanks for watching.